So every year, my extended family tries to organize a big holiday potluck, which is basically an excuse for everyone to passive-aggressively show off their secret casserole recipes and see if Aunt Linda will bring her infamous three-bean surprise. Spoiler, the surprise is the absence of flavor. Anyway, last year we decided to start a family group chat to streamline the process, since apparently nobody under the age of 60 knows how to reply to an email anymore. I volunteered to kick things off by suggesting we do the usual potluck, but autocorrect, in its infinite wisdom, changed it to potato luck. I figured everyone would get the gist, but I underestimated both my family's devotion to literal interpretation and their competitive spirit. At first, it seemed like a harmless misunderstanding. Uncle Dave replied with "I call mashed." And my cousin Jenna said she'd bring the classic baked. I figured we'd get a nice variety, maybe some potato salad, scalloped potatoes if we were lucky. But then things started to escalate. Aunt Linda showed up with a 5-layer potato lasagna, which mostly just looked like a lasagna that forgot the pasta. My brother rolled in with a tray of tater tot sushi, which he insisted was fusion cuisine. Grandma, not to be outdone, carved a potato into the shape of a swan and placed it majestically on a bed of instant potato flakes. The group chat evolved into people calling dibs on increasingly niche potato forms, dibs on waffle fries, dibs on raw potato, artisanal. This year, things got even weirder. Cousin Mark, apparently inspired by minimalism, or perhaps just laziness, showed up with a single French fry on a plate and called it potato essence. My sister, not to be outdone, brought a mason jar labeled potato air which, upon inspection, turned out to be an empty jar with a picture of a potato taped to it. The kids presented a dramatic reenactment of the life of a potato using sock puppets, culminating in an interpretive dance number called Potato Metamorphosis. By the time dessert rolled around, someone had made potato ice cream, which tasted exactly as bad as you'd imagine. As I watched my family compete to out-potato each other, I realized we'd reached the tuber limit of human creativity. But the real clincher was when Grandpa stood up, tapped his glass, and solemnly announced, "Next year, let's just do a bread luck. At least then we'll have some variety."